is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. Opening tip won by the Mavericks, and we're underway in Dallas. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jay, how do you even begin to try and describe the whirlwind that is the Toronto Raptors?
Well, you start with the positive. Last year was the first time in franchise history they were the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. And here we are, this team still having a chance to win the Eastern Conference again.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Surveys the floor. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And count the basket.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lowry into the front court. They trail by 2. Rebound for Porzingis. Nice pass to set things up. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Lowry to Gasol. Down low. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Gasol trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Can convert the free throw. Brunson to Hardaway. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Lowry. They love this hustle. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. You've got to get that one to go. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Missed a wide open look. Brunson to Hardaway. To Porzingis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And Kristaps Porzingis, all in one motion, rises for the 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Fred VanVleet. Meeks picked up by Seth Curry to VanVleet. That's no good. To Seth Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Gets a look. Can't hit. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Mavericks with the basketball. Brunson to Porzingis. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Oh, the touch at the rim. Counted. Now a whistle. Dallas will use the timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Doncic. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Fred VanVleet. Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Dallas owns the basketball. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Jumper's good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fred VanVleet. Five seconds to shoot. For three, VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Porzingis. Hardaway. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Has a look. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Here comes the screen. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. We played one at American Airlines Center with the Mavericks on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Seth Curry. To Lee. To Seth Curry. Lee. Well defended. To Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Dallas with the possession. Seth Curry. Takes stock of the floor. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Lowry with a shot that's no good. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go. Lowry into the front court. His team down 9. To Powell. And the Mavs able to clear the rebound. Seth Curry. Here comes the screen. To Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Doncic. That pass taken away by Toronto. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
OG Anunoby at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Not the best career mark, 62%. And he misses that one free throw. Right with it. Up 5.
I got ball.
To Luka Doncic. Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Wide open look, won't go. Lowry with it. 5-point game. To Lynn. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three. That won't go. Lee with the basketball. Leads 5. To Luka Doncic. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Here comes the screen. Lowry to Gasol. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Siakam able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Down low Gasol. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kristaps Porzingis. Changes coming from both sides right now. Fred VanVleet. To Gasol.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
5 to shoot for Toronto. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. The follow won't go either. Mavericks with the possession. Here comes the screen. Probing the defense. Has a look. And it's Gasol with the rebound. To Lowry. To VanVleet. They work it down to Gasol. Marc Gasol. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Which way do you want it, Ed? Lefty, righty? He can finish with either.
That misses with a second to go. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Mavericks are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Dallas Mavericks. The Raptors are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goals.
This matchup has been all about consistent offense. Each team has a solid field goal percentage, and in turn, it makes the second half all about the defense. I want to see which players step up to make the difference.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Dallas has it. Doncic to Lee.
Hey, double screen.
And he slams it down. Big finish for Kristaps Porzingis.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. The deficit now up to 5. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both.
Hey, good shot.
Doncic to Lee. Can't connect.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
The drive. Right.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why he can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Lowry into the front court. His guys down 3. Here comes the screen. Is in for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Doncic to Brunson. Lowry. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Lowry into the front court. They're down 3. Kristaps Porzingis with a piece. That's his third block this evening.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Luka Doncic slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Lowry to Gasol. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The Mavericks signal for timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Brunson to Hardaway. Lee to Porzingis. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. Looking good, 4 for 5.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Driving right to the basket. Kristaps Porzingis swats it. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Hardaway to Brunson. KP, Kristaps Porzingis. He's now 5 for 6.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Here comes the screen. And he'll go to the foul line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Kyle Lowry, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Lowry with it. The margin standing now at 7. Here comes the screen. Lowry to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, Courtney Lee. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Lowry guarded by Seth Curry. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Lee. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
No good. Late heave to beat the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Mavericks have the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Beyond the arc for 3. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Hardaway. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Tim Hardaway Jr. has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. First one, count it. Two for 2 on that trip. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred Van Vliet. Seth Curry to Hardaway. From long range. That's rebounded by Toronto. To Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam. Fred Van Vliet to Ibaka. It was right there. Seth Curry to Lee. Down low for Powell. Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Fred Van Vliet to McCaw. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that 3-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Seth Curry. And he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does 2 things. Number 1, it creates distance in a hurry. Number 2, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is the difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for Dallas, number 13.
Fires the three. Off the mark. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Mavericks with the basketball. Brunson to Hardaway. Probing the defense. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. 4-3. You've got to body up to Serge Ibaka. He can hit shots like that.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Brunson to Lee. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number 1, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number 2, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number 3, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 43, Pascal Siakam. Subbing in for the Dallas Mavericks, number 6.
To Jeremy Lin. Pascal Siakam. To Lin. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
To Luka Doncic. Jumper's good. Fred VanVleet to Gasol.
1 minute remaining.
Lin to Gasol. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4 to Gasol. Has a chance. Shot by Gasol, no good. Lee with the basketball. It's an 11-point game. Down low for Powell. Oh, big finish at the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 1.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Fred VanVleet to Gasol. Lin gets it in the left corner. to Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
The victory to the Mavericks as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks put one in the win column with a solid performance. And how could I not mention all the shots they blocked in this one? You can see the confidence grow with each one, and it really fed into their success as a team. It was a pretty standout way to win. The Raptors didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Check out the leading scores for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Field goals.
The Dallas Mavericks were tough to beat today considering how well they shot the ball. It's easy to frustrate your opponent when even their best defensive effort doesn't translate into a lead or, more importantly, a win.
Player of the game.
Kristaps Porzingis could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.